Yo, what's up, my fellow pimps, players, and hustlers? Sorry, I haven't talked to you guys in a while. I've been putting my foot to the gas and just hustling. So, yeah, let me know how you guys are. Put in the comments. I want to hear how things are going. I haven't talked to you guys in a while. Just want to give you an update real quick, and then I want to talk about a topic that I think is really important, that I think has really helped me in the past few days to kind of level up my life. And yeah, I just want to update you. So basically, what's happened recently is I have a big potential deal that's coming up. I've told a few of you over DMs and Discord, but I'm kind of keeping it hush hush just for the fact that I don't want to put something into the universe and then it not happen. It's like, imagine, like, you ever had a time where you told a friend about like some girl that you met and you're like, oh, this girl's amazing, we're gonna go out, and then like she never texts you back. It's like, I feel like part of the reason that happened is because you like fucked it up by like talking about it. So I'm kind of just keeping it on hold because I'm not going to get the final answer until Monday. So I will update you guys what happens, but it's a potential deal that if I do really well, it's like a performance deal. If I do really well in this deal over the next few months, I could raise my income from like 3 or 4K a month to making five, 10, six, sorry, five, that's terrible math. 5, 6, 7, $8,000 a month pretty quickly if I'm able to just like put my head down and work. So yeah, and then what I want to talk about today as well is, so I have this client that I'm working with, my fitness client, who I've been getting really great results for. Like, things have just started to ramp up. Like, he already had an audience of people that know, like, and trust him. He just didn't have the marketing in place, and so I'm kind of helping him put those pieces into place, and now things are starting to take off. And he just went on a trip to another city. And while he was there, I came up with the idea, and this is what I want to talk about. Is one of the things I want to talk about is being able to think creatively and think outside of the box. Because when I was at my old job that I used to work at, my boss always made me think creatively and always helped me try to think of ideas of how to utilize old content that you're already using and how to leverage that content and use it across multiple platforms, as well as think of product ideas while things are happening. So, for example, this client went to a trip because he was being paid for a brand deal to come and film a few videos for someone else's channel, and they flew him out to California and paid him to go there. But he had a few days extra at the end, and I was like, bro, why don't we do personal training sessions? Like, why don't you just do one-on-one sessions? Because he only does online training right now. So I'm like, why don't you do a few one-on-one sessions with clients that live in California? We'll just put posts out on Instagram, on YouTube, and I'll just start funneling people. I'll just start DMing them. I'll start getting them to buy. And he was like, all right, cool, let's do that. So within the first like few days, I was able to sign up like 5 or 6 people for $120 for an hour session. So he went from no idea to then his trip is already paid for and he's getting money on the trip as well. And then on top of that, I was able to get a few more clients. Now we have 4 clients. And then I also was like, okay, you already do videos that are very similar to this on your YouTube channel. Why don't we make a separate series of like giving feedback or coaching your fans? So you could film the one-on-one sessions, because what we did was we set it up where it's like, okay, you can do the one-on-one session, or you can pay $200, have us film the session, we'll put it up on his channel so you get brand awareness. I sold the whole package. It's all about offering. It's all about selling. And I was like, you'll be in this channel, you'll get brand awareness, da-da-da. Really, it's just a way for us to get more content. But they also get to film and they get to feel like they're on the channel and they love the guy and they're like, oh my God, I'm on the channel, holy shit. So a few people signed up for that, but then we're like, you know what, let's just fucking film all of them. Because one, I'll be able to this is what I was talking about earlier, about being able to think about how you can use content across everywhere. So instead of just being like, okay, cool, like I'm going to use my time to do this session, you need to start thinking, how can I utilize whatever piece of time that I have and utilize that across multiple ways? So for example, we could just be like, okay, let's just charge for a one-on-one session. Cool. But what about if we do the one-on-one session and then you turn that into a piece of content, and then that content can then be broken down into little clips that you put on Instagram and put on YouTube Shorts, and you take those little clips and put them onto sales pages like, okay, he worked with these clients. Look at how good he is at teaching. And then at the end of each session, get testimonials. Now we have 10 testimonials that we never had before. just thinking creatively of how you can find other ways to leverage everything you do will show your client that you're fucking like really good and really smart. And this is the way my brain thinks. I'm a very strategic thinker. And my old boss used to do that. My boss, what he would do is he would do this. He would make a product, AKA, he would email his list talking about a product that he made. He didn't actually make the product. He would just say he made this product, sell it to like 10 or 20 people. Then in the matter of days, he would make the product and then he would deliver the product. And what he would do is the product would be one-on-one. So it's like, okay, cool. If you get in on the ground floor, you get to work directly with me and you get to shape the program. So it's like a 3-month program. You shape the program. So basically it's like you and me work on the program together. You get to ask me directly, the main coach, all the questions. You get to shape how the program is going to look. And then what he would do is he would record everything and he would turn that into another 3-month course without the one-on-one mentorship. So for a reduced fee, and he would sell that to everyone. And then once he did that, he would then also take this original students he had as testimonials for that new course. And then he would take clips from that and use it on Instagram and everything else. So he was always finding ways to like repurpose content, etc. And if a lot of people didn't buy the course, the original course, he would just refund them. He'd be like, oh, sorry, we actually ran out of this product, or we're actually gonna not do this product anymore because XYZ reasons. Here's your money back, but here's another course you can have for free. And no one got mad. And there was this way that he always came up with new ideas. It was insane. I watched him like do crazy shit. But anyways, the next thing I want to talk about is essentially a lot of you are trying to get to a certain level, right? And one of the things I was like, just to be transparent with you guys, one of the things I've been struggling with is getting up on time. I find that when you're already at a certain level of success, like not saying I'm successful, but when you get to a certain point, it's very easy to just coast along and just kind of let things go and fuck around and be silly. And that's why I think being around a certain group of people is really important, right? Having members that motivate you to do better. But I don't have that right now. So what would happen is I would get up at 7, like my alarm would go off, and I'd start messing around on my phone. And I know, like I've been learning about self-development for a long time. I know that being on your phone first thing in the morning is not good, but I would do it anyways for some dumb reason. I don't know, I just couldn't fix it. Like it was just a problem I couldn't fix. And it's because I was thinking about it backwards, and I was listening to Jamie Eden's podcast that he has. If you haven't watched him, check him out. He's an HU 2.0 as well. And he was talking about how in Atomic Habits, the book Atomic Habits, they talk about how you need to think about who you want to be. So you need to think like, okay, is someone who's making 10K a month, like where I want to be, is someone who's making 10K a month doing this action or thinking this way? And the answer is no. The person who's doing 10K a month is not struggling to get up at 7 in the morning or struggling to not use their phone first thing in the morning. No, they're not doing that. So if you want to be at that point, don't just like, oh, let me work up to it. It's like, no, if that's where you want to be, just because you're not there yet, don't like not act like that person. Just act like that person. And then eventually the universe will bring you to that, the universe will catch up and you'll be there. And so what I've been working on is like thinking about and acting like what I want to be. And so this morning, what I did was I just woke up at 7. I hopped out of bed immediately because one of the things I know is I'm not going to like, when I'm tired, I'm not going to logically rationalize with myself that like, okay, you need to get up now and you need to not get on your phone, Like it's just not going to work. I just need to get the fuck up. And once I get up, then I know things will be fine. I know I'll feel fine. And then I was like, you know what? I need to do something hard in the morning. I need to do something that makes me uncomfortable and makes me disciplined right in the morning so that then when I need to go do other things that are hard, it won't feel hard. So I was like, fuck it. I'm going to start taking cold showers again. I used to take cold showers and I would feel fucking alive. And it's not because I'm trying to be alert or energized or anything. I'm just simply doing it because I know if I do that thing, I'm going to be disciplined and I'm going to do it. So then when I have to go do work, it's like, oh, well, I already did a super hard thing this morning. So it doesn't feel like anything. So for me, I was able to flow through the day very effortlessly because I've been thinking about, Okay, what would someone who's at 10K a month do? How would they act? What would they do? Okay, well, they're not gonna let themselves slip when they're supposed to reach out to 20 prospects today, or they're not gonna like eat shitty foods, or they're not gonna like not get up on time. They're not gonna not make a video. They're not gonna do XYZ thing. They're gonna act this way and do this thing and have these mindsets. And that's what I've been trying to cultivate, is like thinking about like where I want to be, how I want to be, and that's what I'm gonna focus on. And when I do that, eventually the world will just catch up and bring me to where I want to be. So anyways, if you are struggling and you're having problems, try to flip it on its head and stop thinking about, oh, I need to change XYZ habit, or I need to do X, Y. Like a lot of people are just like, oh, I know I need to do this thing. It's like, yes, while you do need to do that thing, think about what would this person do. Stop thinking about it like you need to do a thing. No, just think like, what would this person do? And then be like, well, I want to be this person, so let me just act how they would act. And almost make them like your competitor. Like make them someone that you're competing against, where you're like, well, this motherfucker wouldn't have slept in, so I'm not gonna sleep in. Fuck that. Like I'm competing with this motherfucker. Like, no. And that's how you need to act. And I think if you start doing that, you'll feel a lot better. But yeah, anyways, big potential brand deal coming. Hopefully that can close that thing. I'm pretty confident. He seemed like he was really down to do it. Essentially, it's just gonna be a revenue share. That's all it is. I'm not gonna tell you exactly what it is, but basically it'll be a revenue share deal instead of him paying me a one-time fee. So I can just handle all marketing. So if I can take that shit off, it's gonna be great. But anyways, I'll inform you guys more about it as it comes along. It was good talking to you guys. Comment below. I want to hear your thoughts about this video and also what you're working on currently. Let's catch up. And yeah, if you're not in Hustlers University 2.0, I don't know what you're doing with your life. I'm sure you're looking at other people who are rich and you're fucking mad that they're rich. Well, why don't you stop being mad? Why don't you just join Hustlers University 2.0, where you can learn things like marketing, copywriting, freelancing, e-commerce, crypto, NFTs, DeFi, stocks, personal finance. They have all these different ways to get rich and to make money, and they teach it. They're verified professors that are taught, that are at least making 10K a month. Some are making 20, 30, 40K a month. They're all vetted by Andrew Tate. And so if you don't know about it, just click the link in the description. I have a video on the page that's going to explain everything about it. You can learn about how I went from $0 to $8,000 in my first month, and how I was able to close 2 clients, and how I'm making money now from basically having like no skill. So yeah, if you want to learn about that, click the link in the description and you can learn more. And if you want to network with me, I'm also in that group. And that's the only way I'm going to talk to you. I'm not going to network with you over YouTube. So yeah, talk to you guys soon. Peace.